Welcome back, everybody, to the Las Vegas franchise here in Madden 20. And we're about to take on an interesting team, an interesting matchup in the Arizona Cardinals. Now, this Arizona Cardinals team, it's very intriguing. Their drafting the last few years, really ever since this franchise has started, has been unreal. You see Thad Wise there, pick last year, number 6 overall from USC after trading Kyler Murray to the Vikings. But other than that, they have drafted so well. In that same draft, in the second round, you had the defensive rookie of the year last year in Spencer Fox, corner. Add in Channing Middleton in the 4th round, a tight end who is a superstar dev, and Vincent Garnes, a 3rd round star development guy out of Oregon. And then you add in Tevin Boley, the first year pick number 2, and he is a superstar X-Factor outside linebacker. Same with Luke Felder, a really solid defensive end, also taken in that 1st round. And this past year, they took the running back, Adrian Dickerson. Could have been the top pick in the draft. So let's see this team. They have a ton of talent, but are they ready to compete with the top dogs in the NFL? Well, we'll start with the ball first here on the offensive side of the ball. We'll see Tevin Boley, Luke Felder, and company. But Max Sampson having a great season. 16 touchdowns. Just has to limit the interceptions. Here we go. 2nd and 11. Sampson looking in the pocket, pressure coming, and there you go. There is Luke Felder. So that's what they did. The first draft, they take Tevin Boley, they take Luke Felder. They're trying to get that pass rush going, get that defense going, and they have some solid guys, no doubt about it. 3rd and 23, and that one almost going to be picked off. Falls incomplete, and that is a quick 3 and out, which almost could have been a disaster. But here comes Thad Wise. Now the quarterback here in Arizona, and Murray gets traded to Minnesota. 5 touchdowns, just 1 pick on the season, as he hasn't had a full season so far. Injured for the first few games, but he's back. 2nd and 5 to go to the outside. That's incomplete. And, forget to mention they signed DJ Moore in this offseason. So still have Hollywood Brown, DJ Moore, Vincent Garnes. I mean, they got a lot of talent on this team. And same thing, they signed J.K. Dobbins. So at the running back position, they might be one of the best in the NFL, as that's completed to DJ Moore and a catch in a 1st down up to the 43-yard line. So this offense, I mean, if you can run it well, they got a lot of weapons. 2nd and 7, Wise underneath, misses his tight end. That'll be incomplete. So brings up a 3rd down and 7. They're going empty set. Wise looking, pressure coming, and Amari Burney is there for the sack. Crosby's going to help him out. I think they'll just give each a half sack. So this will be the test for the young quarterback. Our defense, one of the best in the NFL, fantastic. So how will you deal with that? So punt there, and back to the offense we go as Amari Cooper with the catch. Cooper's got some room. He's up to the 43, and give him 18 yards on the reception. 1st and 10. Now we're going to go to Jalen Jenkins. Gets a block from Michael Mayer. Gets around the edge, makes one man miss. And that's going to be up to the 47-yard line and close to a 1st. 2nd and 1. We'll leave Jenkins in the backfield. Just give him the ball back. And Jenkins has got the 1st down. And they'll finally rule him down there at the 41-yard line. Xavier Collins, I like him too. I mean, they have some solid linebackers. I'm telling you, this Cardinals team, I think really give them a year to mature just a little bit. Get Thad Wise, get a little bit going. This Cardinals team could be a perennial Super Bowl favorite, no doubt about it. 3rd and 2, we'll go back to Jenkins up the middle. He's got the 1st down to the 28-yard line. But right now, I mean, Seattle, that's a team we'll see, I believe, the last game of the season. They're just like this Arizona team. And San Francisco has still got so much talent. So right now, those are the 3 teams up for grabs in the NFC West. But it's turned into a 3-team race. It really has, where San Francisco really has dominated. Jenkins with the carry. He'll get it up to the 6-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down and goal now from the 6, trying to put this winning, take the lead, put a little pressure on this Arizona team. Sampson, outside, wide open, Jalen Waddle, touchdown. He is just a touchdown machine. You get him in this area, just that quickness and that speed, it's so tough to deal with, and that's what happens. A little quick out. I mean, good luck. You're not going to catch up to that one. Easy pitch and catch touchdown. Max Sampson there you go, number 18 on the season. And Waddle puts it in, 7-0 lead. So how does this Arizona team respond? Wise is going to keep this one using the threat of J.K. Dobbins, and Burney will run him down. Not before he picks up around 8. So it brings up a 3rd down and 2. We've yet to see a run from this team. Interesting. Outside, that's going to be caught there by Middleton, but he is going to be stuffed short. And that is going to be a quick 3 and out. Yeah, they haven't run the ball yet. Interesting. Dobbins and Dickerson, fantastic players. No running yet, but there's Tevin Boley. Number 2 pick, first year of this franchise. And man, superstar X Factor. He is unbelievable. We'll have to watch him the entire game. As we'll go underneath there to Trey Tucker with the grab. Picks up 13 yards. Close to a 1st down. And now a 3rd and short. So you can really do anything here. Maybe just look over the middle, something short. It's going to be a tough one. Incomplete, intended for Waddle. Zaven Collins is there to knock it away. So Arizona's defense, they have shown up. Played really well so far. I mean, 3 drives we did to get the 1 touchdown, but they've been pretty solid so far. 2nd down and 10 now from the 20 for their offense, which hasn't done a whole lot. Wise, pressure coming. Max Crosby is there for the sack. He is a difference maker, destroys games, destroys drives. So we head into the 2nd quarter, 3rd and 18, a spot I don't think this Arizona offense wants to be put in too much. Look out, Wise is in trouble. The ball is loose, and it's picked up by, I believe, Max Crosby for the touchdown. Thad Wise makes a huge mistake, backing up just way too much into dangerous territory. And Odafe Owe is there, same with Trayvon Merrick, strips it loose, and Max Crosby has it in the end zone for the touchdown. Wow. So instead of just taking a sack, as Crosby there again, he's on fire. So instead of just, maybe taking a sack early on, you're down at the 2, it's tough for your punter. He just keeps going to the back. I don't know what he was doing. And then he makes an unbelievable throw to Hollywood Brown. Wow, that was on the money and a 1st down. They needed that to try to settle him down, but he's under pressure again, and he's going to go down again. Man, Odafe Owe, Parsons there as well. We already have 5 sacks, and we're just early on in this 2nd quarter. The pressure has been unreal. Get to this young quarterback, 3rd and 18, trying to set up a screen. They'll get it out. It's going to be caught, and that is not going to bring you much. So that's going to be a punt, and Owe on the tackle as well. So he has been a man possessed so far early on, him and Crosby. We got a 14-0 lead. As Sampson is going to use his legs this time. Sees Thad Wise doing it. Says, I can do that even better. And Sampson's got the 1st. 2nd and 8. Pitch it out. Jenkins looking for a block. Collins is there. He makes him miss. It's so tough to tackle this guy in open space. He's usually going to make at least 1, maybe even 2 guys miss. Makes 1 miss there and brings up a 3rd down and 1. And we'll go to Derrick Henry. And he doesn't have to make guys miss. He's going to go right for you. As Henry's got the 1st. Up to the 46, this 1-2 punch of Henry and Jenkins. Man, looking real good. 2nd and 8 will roll out. Down the field, looking for Mayer. It's going to be knocked away. Incomplete. Great coverage there. And a 3rd down and 8. Maybe a better throw would have beat it there. As we'll go over to Waddle, and he's got enough for the 1st. That was a great job by Waddle. Turning his back. Know you're probably going to take a hit. And then turns to the back, so it's not much of a hit. And then it's enough for the 1st. As we'll go to Waddle on the outside again. Has another grab, another 1st down, up to the 28-yard line. He just creates so much space. I mean, if you're playing zone coverage against him, he's so tough to really guard. As we're going to pitch it to him this time. Waddle with the effort, getting very close to the 1st down. But up to the 19, 3rd down and inches. We're going to this guy. Derrick Henry. Give me the blocks. Got it. And he's got the 1st. Just enough. We'll take it. 1st down. Move the chains now to the 16-yard line. Trying to add another score here. Get it up to a 21-0 lead as Jenkins cuts it up the field. Has some blockers in front. Keeps going. Picks up 8 down to the 9. I think, this offense is very balanced, obviously, as Jenkins, the vision just to cut it outside, makes a man miss, gets laid out, but he's in for the touchdown. Jenkins, you can see, he saw it, there's nothing there. Let me use my speed to get to the outside, at least get a 1st down. Jukes out a defender. Now, he got laid out at the goal line, but doesn't matter. He's in for the score. Yeah, that got absolutely blasted. In for the touchdown, but as I was saying, it's a more of a balanced offense. Maybe we like to pass the ball with Waddle and Cooper, and you got Joseph Good out there, but the way we have been running the ball lately, we might just start turning into a run-first offense. I mean, really. I don't think you can blame us for trying to run the ball, get a little physical the way our defense is playing. Oh, man. I mean, we're still early in the season. It's only week 7. You never know with injuries, the way things turn out. But right now, we're just playing so well on both sides of the ball. We just got to keep it up the rest of the season because, the goal this year, obviously, to get to that Super Bowl after last year losing to the Baltimore Ravens, really getting blown out by the Ravens in the AFC Championship game. They're just maybe they were like more of a far superior team, I would say, last year. But I think this year, that could have been picked off by Amari Burney. I think right now we're the prohibitive favorites. We're looking good. We just got to keep it up for the rest of the season. 3rd and 10. Wise to throw. Going up top, looking for Hollywood Brown. Overthrown, incomplete. So this will set up about a 56-yard field goal attempt if they want to attempt it. Looks like they will. Bring out the kicker. Indoors, so don't have to worry about any wind or anything. 56-yarder is up. Drifts a little bit, and it's no good wide right. Looks like it did have enough distance, but just drifts off. That's what you get with those long kicks. If there's a little bit of problems, it's going to drift off, and there you go. So now that's going to give us really good field position here to pick up some points before the half. That we'll find Mayer for the completion and a first down to the 42, and we'll use our first time out. 1st and 10. Sampson, wide open over the middle. Tucker down to the 23. And Roquan Davis is going to be shaken up, so that's going to cost Arizona timeout. Let us keep that one because we would have probably had to use our second there. As Max Sampson, look out. That's a Liam McNeil sack. So we got to use the timeout there. Now a 2nd and 14. Sampson's going to step up in the pocket. Gets hit again. That counts as a run. You know what? I think we'll use our final timeout here. And maybe we'll just throw it up for grabs, see what happens. It's exactly what we're doing, and it's all incomplete, Cooper. It was in his hands, and he drops it. Should have been a touchdown. Well, we'll bring out Carlson here, about a 41-yard field goal. So obviously well in his range, as he hasn't missed in like 3 years. Kick is up. It is good. So we get the field goal. Probably should have been a touchdown to Cooper, but a 24-0 lead as we head into halftime. They've only run one run play. One! And that was a Thad Wise scramble. They have J.K. Dobbins and Adrian Dickerson, the number 6th overall pick in this year's draft, and they have not used them once. What is happening? Either way, let's take a look around the league. Go to Denver. You got the Chiefs. We've beaten them twice. Both teams right now sitting at 2-4. They're doing their best to bounce back with the lead right now. Let's go to Los Angeles. The Chargers' first loss last week, and right now down 17-3 to a 5-1 Bills team. So that's a pretty good matchup there. Let's go up to Chicago. San Francisco wins 24-13. So they won a few in a row to get to 4-3, and hoping we help them out with beating the Arizona Cardinals here. Purdy with 3 touchdowns. So we head into the second half. Maybe you guys should probably think about running the ball. Maybe. Nope. He pass it to Hollywood Brown. Has a nice completion and a first down to the 42-yard line, but very one-dimensional. I mean, you got the running backs. You got the talent. Their line isn't that half bad. And finally, they run it to Dobbins. That is only his 2nd carry of the entire game. Wow. Dickerson hasn't even really seen the field. I was hoping we were going to be able to see him as Dobbins with the wheel route. That's going to be a completion and a first down. Wanted to really see him, but we haven't seen him at all. 2nd and 10. They go to the outside. There's Middleton with a grab. This is so far maybe one of the best drives of the game here for Arizona, down to the 30. 3rd and 5. Wise looking, and that is going to fall incomplete. So do you go for this one here? I would say possibility at the 30, but they're going to set up a field goal kick here. This will be about a 47-yarder, but down, I mean, you would need a field goal at some point, but, and it's not going to work out in their favor. Jacorian Bennett comes through, blocks the kick. Man, well, Arizona, this game just isn't working in your favor right now. Block kick, still nothing on the board. So we'll hand this one off to Jenkins with the carry, and Jenkins picks up about 5. So that brings up a 3rd and medium, 3rd and 5 here. Arizona just coming with 4, drops back in the zone coverage. Sampson says, I got this myself. Slide down, doesn't take a hit. There you go, 1st down, and up to the 47-yard line. 2nd and 10 now, trying to utilize that run game here in the second half now, just trying to control this game. You know, our defense playing well. Don't want to make any mistakes. 3rd down and 7, though. These are areas you got to be careful with. They're bringing some blitz, but man, wide open over the middle is Jalen Waddle. It's one thing to blitz. They just vacated the middle of the field, and Waddle's just wide open. Wide open. 1st down, now 1st and 10. Here's Jenkins with the carry. Give us another 1st down to the 24 as we'll just continue to get that clock rolling here in this 3rd quarter. Trying to add another score, really just build this lead up to it's going to be over with pretty much. Down the middle of the field. Incomplete, intended for Waddle. Had a chance. Could have came down with that one, but just couldn't handle the contact. So we'll bring out Carlson here. About a 40-yarder. Kick is up perfectly down the middle. It's good. So give Arizona's defense a little credit, you know, getting the stop there, holding us to 3. But right now, their offense has got to do something, as that's going to be caught by Hollywood Brown, who has been the main target of Thad Wise. Really haven't seen too much of DJ Moore. As Dobbins with the carry, and our defense is all over it. Luke Burke with the initial contact. Oway cleans it up. I mean, you got to bring Dickerson out here at some point, right? Setting up a screen. It's caught by Dobbins, but Burke, Jacobson, all over it. Well, I would go for this here if I was them, but they punt. I mean, at the 50, down 27-0, you got to give your guys a chance. You got to try something. I guess they're going to leave it up to the defense to maybe create a defensive play, turnover, or something. 3rd and 12. Sampson looking. That's pressure right there from Tevin Boley. Just going to fall incomplete. So, Arizona's defense, they are playing well. You know, we have the defensive touchdown. So, I give credit to them. They are playing well. I mean, but just, you know, their offense has nothing. And, yeah, we have that defensive touchdown. So, right now, it could be just maybe 20-0. As that's just Thad Wise is throwing it away. Nothing. Man, he is having some struggles right now. Our defense is giving him all types of looks. Getting in his face, maybe getting in his head, maybe thinking he doesn't have as much time as he really has. But it is working in this game. So we set up a screen there to Jalen Jenkins, and that'll pick up a 1st down. And right now with the 27-0 lead, I mean, you got to say it's all about probably just staying healthy, just running the rest of this clock out of this game, because right now the way Arizona's going, I don't even know if they're going to get it really past the 50. Good luck with that. 1st and 10. Go back to Derrick Henry up the middle, and Henry's going to have good yardage, 7 yards. So we'll head into the 4th quarter. 4th quarter with the 27-0 lead. I'll tell you what, if we get maybe one more score on this drive here, as Henry up the middle, you know, now you're going to be thinking this Cardinals defense is probably getting worn down a little bit. But if we get one more score on this drive, I think that'll be it for the starters. No really reason to keep them in. Go back to Henry. Hot hand. Henry's got more. Breaks off one tackle. Keeps going. He's down to the 23-yard line. And a 1st down. And that's the thing with this dual running back system we got going on here. I mean, everybody kind of has multiple running backs. But it's just, with our guys, the talent we have, it just keeps them fresh. Especially a guy like Derrick Henry, you know, 33 years old. He might be one of those guys now where we start Jenkins in the game, and then Henry can kind of be the finisher. When guys are a little tired, defenses don't really want to tackle, you bring in Derrick Henry, and he just bulldozes guys over, picks up those tough 1st downs, get those long drives to finish off games. That's maybe what we want to do here. And then you just beat him up with Henry, give it to Jenkins with the speed, in for the touchdown. And right now, this is a pure dominating game here, 34-0. I was intrigued by this game. How is Arizona going to respond? A very young team, on the road. What were they going to do? Well, I would say maybe their defense is solid, but their offense just not ready right now. And I tell you what, if I'm Arizona, you got to utilize the run game a lot more. You got two talented backs, and they're not utilizing them at all. I mean, this game has really gotten away from them, got some little bit of defense confusion there, so we're kind of now just dropping back and kind of prevent defense up 34-0. But you got the talent there. You got a young quarterback. If there's one thing that helps out a young quarterback is Jacobson with the sack. It's your tight end, which you got, and really hasn't been utilized in this game, and your run game. And just have not seen it as Max Crosby adds another sack. Man, this guy's been unbelievable. Well, he's going. He might break his own sack record. Now, 4th and 21, and then he makes those type of throws. So you see the obviously arm talent that he has as Vincent Garnes with the grab and the first down on a 4th and 21. He has that arm talent. I just think he's just not there yet. And that's a perfect throw there to Hollywood Brown. But I'm telling you, maybe a year away. Get him more experience in this year. A lot of these guys are going to come back. They'll be here. So maybe Arizona is really a year away, and we just caught them really at the right time. Maybe that's it. Because we probably won't see Arizona next year, but next year, who knows? It could be a Super Bowl matchup. I don't know. 1st and 10. Now we're getting the backups in. Jaden Fleming getting a carry. He gets a first down. Just 3 minutes left in this game. Just trying to get out of here healthy, no injuries. You can see Will Levis in the game. And we'll throw it there to Charlie Kohler. He's got the first. And you know what? That will pretty much do it. We're just going to kneel this one down. And that's your ball game. So an absolute beatdown, I would say, of this young Arizona Cardinals team. You can still see the talent. You see little glimpses. And it just doesn't work today. They ran into a way better team. And that's us. 34-7. Sampson, only 130. That's what I'm saying. Only 136 yards, just one touchdown. It was not easy to throw the ball. Their pressure was good. And I think at some point we realized, the passing's not going to work out as well. Our defense is playing so well. Let's just run the ball. And that's exactly what we did. Jenkins and Henry, 31 combined carries, over 100-plus yards. So I think the run game worked out perfectly. And our defense, Max Crosby with 3 sacks, and the sack number's very high once again. That was a complete game, complete beatdown. And really, I would say the turn was that fumble away and then getting the touchdown. That was really a big thing. But Zaven Collins impressed me. I know I didn't show some of the plays, but playing this game, he was all over the place. Every play, I felt like he was there. But look at this. Dobbins, 3 carries. Like I said, Adrian Dickerson didn't even get on the field at all. So that is an absolute mistake. Crosby's going to win Defensive Player of the Week with the 3 sacks and the forced fumble recovery and a touchdown. No doubt about that. You see Lamar up there with 4 touchdowns. Hurts with the Offensive Player of the Week of the NFC. And we'll take on another young team in the Atlanta Falcons. We'll see Bijan Robinson. He is leading the league right now in yardage. Tell you what, if Atlanta doesn't run the ball, something's up with this because I don't know what's happening. But that'll do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate it. Just hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.